Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. Today's car is a Mazda 2 hybrid Homura in formal red. So this is a hybridised vehicle running a 1.5 petrol engine. It's 3 cylinders for a continuously variable automatic transmission and a small battery pack. Now these are self-charging hybrids, so there's no need to plug in. It basically, as you brake, de-accelerate, the car will top up the battery which lives under the back seats and effectively allows low-speed driving under EV. When you come off the throttle on a sort of a flat level surface, it will drop back into electric vehicle mode. Going down a hill, it will drop back into EV mode. And any time you hit the foot brake, it will add a bit of charge back in. So the Homura is the sporty trim level. And there are various signifiers to this, including the black glossy alloys, which are a 17-inch. You've got privacy glass running through the back windows and the rear tailgate. We have black contrast mirrors, and at the front, full LED headlamps with a full high beam function. You'll also note there are front and rear parking sensors and a rear camera system. The car is in outstanding condition. It has around about 2,700 miles currently and is a demonstration vehicle of ours. So a lovely looking car. As we approach the rear of the vehicle, you'll note there's a rear camera just up under there, and if you use the touchpad you'll gain access to the boot, of which the boot is pretty decent size. It's nicely shaped. You have a lift up area to cover over your foam kit, compressor and locking wheel nuts, and the seats can fold down on a 60-40 split. There are headrests attached to the rear seat backs, so potentially you'd need to take them off, which could be stored in the car. Of course the parcel shelf fully removable should you want to maximise all your space in the vehicle. So as we come round into the back of the car, we'll bring the seats back up. The seats are ISOFIX equipped for the base on the left and right side. It is a free seatbelt car, therefore a 5-seat vehicle. There are Mazda 2 hybrid mats in the car already. Coming up into the passenger side, so you've got this sort of swoopy door card mechanism going on with a nice bit of chrome which complements on here and here, and that runs through the dash itself and onto the centre console. The Homura has a sort of more shapely sports seat in this faux leather. It's really very quite supportive. It's a nice seat to sit in behind. More Mazda 2 branded mats. So coming back around to the other side of the car, shark fin area on the top. And into the driver's side. So the car's got keyless entry. There's a touchpad here that will power the mirrors in. And of course when you're ready to enter the car, just put your hand into the handle and the mirrors will power back out. The mirrors also house integrated indicators, and also, if you can see this, there's a blind spot indicator sign which flashes orange here and will alert you to cars coming up, or vehicles rather, from your near side or off side. Into the cabin, driver's side of course. The driver's door card houses all your controls for the windows and the power folding mirrors. The driver's seat is fully height adjustable and tilt adjustable on the base and the backrest, as is the wheel, which is fully telescopic for both reach and rake. So let's hop on in. Okay, when you're into the Homura, it has a partial electronic display. So I put a foot on the brake, touch the start button, the power button in fact, and that will come to life. So you'll find the left and right sides of the display here and here give you things like fuel and water temperature. The middle is a digital display, and it will basically give you information around the throttle position. The EV symbol tells you the car will pull away in this instance in pure electric mode, and as you accelerate, this light needle here will rise through eco, and as it comes through eco it will kick the engine on and give you more power. So your power is just as far as you can push your foot down on the throttle effectively. Car's got several driving modes. At the moment it's in eco. If you come down to the centre console of the car, you have another button when you can change that driving mode. So if I give it a tap, it then goes to standard, which is like a default mode. and then we have a power mode, and what the power mode will do is just basically use more engine rather than EV. Feels a little bit more responsive when you hit the throttle, and of course it will make the car drive biased to the engine rather than trying to get yourself back into EV mode as quickly as it can. So Eco is your friend. That's the one that's going to give you 64.4 to the gallon on average. That's across all types of driving modes. It has spiked and gone higher before. We've seen into the 80s. We rarely see below 60. So the wheel has multifunction setup. This side's to do with media and audio. Controls for your volume control, Bluetooth setup, and we have voice commands. Also usable with Apple and Android. In this instance, this phone's paired to Android, but a long push on there will bring up OK Google. Equally on an Apple phone, it will bring up Siri. This side is where the safety equipment lies, so we have a lane departure function. This cycles through to, this one here cycles through adaptive cruise, where the car can then pick a time gap and preserve that, anything between half a second and 2 seconds. We also have a conventional cruise control system if you don't want to use the adaptive function, and the car's got an inbuilt speed limiter which will limit your speed, certainly on these 20-mile-an-hour zones. That's a really useful function. As I say, you've also got audio controls on this side as well. Just mode will flip between AM, FM, digital, Bluetooth, and back onto Android or Apple. Car has full automatic headlamps with a high beam function. That will basically allow the car to go to full beam and then dip itself if it detects oncoming road users or bright lights. The same with the wipers, they're also automated as well. Above here there's a light sensor and a rain sensor. The mirror itself, electrochromatic, again stops dazzling from cars coming up behind you. Coming down, we've got full climate control, which is left and right sided. So this is the Homura function. If you look at one of the lower grades, i.e. the exclusive line, it's a single zone AC. So this can be basically split across the car, independent temperatures, where you press dual and it returns to the driver's preference. So easy to use. Coming down, two of the more modern style USB-Cs, but maybe unnecessary with a wireless charging pad. So drop your phone on there. Phones that are capable of wirelessly charging will then start to draw conductively some energy into the phone's battery. Coming down, keep this area nice, neat and tidy. We have storage and drinks holders and an electronic parking brake. And again, keeping this whole area clutter free. More storage again. Great big door pocket bins. A nice useful sized glove box holding the books at the moment. And then coming across, there was a button I mentioned, which is the auto high beam button, which again allows you to let the car determine when it needs to be on full beam or not. There's a pull-out armrest, which will keep out the way, or you can use it for storage, pop your phone in there perhaps. So really nice specification on the two hybrid Homura. It has a really good fuel consumption figure, very low road tax, and just an all-round very nice car to drive around in. If you want an Android or an Apple user, then you'll find that you will need to bring your own navigation into the car in a different way, because this is the only way the car has navigation. It has a built-in digital radio player though, so this is DAB radio, FM, and of course Bluetooth streaming should you need to. But if you're going to use Android, then of course you can bring your Spotify accounts in, eBay Music and things like that. The car's a reversing camera, so simply put it into reverse and you'll see a car behind me. So that will also set off the parking sensors, so that's quite a handy thing for that car to have driven by at that point. So thank you, car from behind. That's pretty much it for this very nice, highly equipped car. So if I step back out, we'll summarise. So this is a one owner from new. It's a hybrid Homura Mazda 2 in formal red. Currently recording around 2,600 miles. So ready to be purchased. We look forward to a call from you, so don't hesitate to reach out to any of the free businesses, and we take a part exchange if that's something you'd like to offer to us, and we can help fund the purchase with our dealer finance sources. So we look forward to hearing from you soon. Many thanks.